Hello, everyone. This is Daryl Andrews, Coach D, the Workforce Development Motivator. For the past 23 years, we've inspired and motivated countless workforce development organizations, staff, leaders, and clients throughout the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean. We presented at countless workshops. Many of you know us from the NAUDIP, National Association of Workforce Development Conference, which I've been presenter there for the last 14 years, and many other state and regional conferences. The reason why I'm sending this out to you today is because it's Black History Month. And I've never done this before, but I'm going to do it today because since it's Black History Month, one thing I know that when we started our foray into workforce development, we focused a lot of our energy on, because of the nature of our client base, was engaging the job seekers of color, because 90% of the people we work with under WIA were either African American or Hispanic. So just wanted to take a moment and talk to you about this today, again, being Black History Month. One thing I've understood in doing this work, in particular when you're talking about engaging clients of color, is that it's important to realize there's little things that need to be done in order to achieve that goal. All right. One thing is you have to build trust, and that's just kind of a common denominator with people of color, in the various communities in which we live. Trust plays a huge role. And if I don't trust you, I'm not going to share things with you. I may do things with you, but I'm not going to share them because there's no trust factor. So when we're talking about engaging that client population, trust and building trust. The other thing is relationships, and again, it could be this variety of different communities. I know it's prevalent in the Hispanic community as well as the Black community. Relationships mean everything, which lead to trust again. So that, when you build a relationship with me, that shows me that you care about me on a personal level. And so taking time to build those relationships. And then one last little thing here, again, just talking about this particular because of the month, is inclusion in the process. One thing I know from people I know personally and after working with many clients, the worst thing that you can do is make it seem like you're the savior. You're the person that's going to change their entire lives. And by giving them, I always believe in let the client get involved with the process so that they change their own lives, that they are the ones that's involved with pursuing certain things because they're now owning what you're saying to them. So just want to let you know that, this topic is near and dear to my heart because we have helped thousands of African American and Hispanic job seekers find employment. All right. Not just through our programs, but through coaching, through mentoring, a variety of other things that we've done, working with and mentoring individuals who work within the various organizations on an individual and a group basis to implement some of these principles. We've done it in so many ways, but I would hope that this Black History Month would trigger a renewed sense of enthusiasm to engaging that job seeker of color and seeing what we can do within our organizations to effectively help them make the connection to all this good information that we have through grants, through funding, through Department of Labor, to produce a new outcome for them. So I just wanted to share that with you since, again, this is Black History Month. And one of my hopes in my work is that we can do more in this space. I wrote a book years ago entitled Believing the Hype, 7 Keys to Motivating Students of Color. And so we did a lot with young people of color as well as adults. But this book took off, and before you know it, we were helping school districts, nonprofits all over the country in engaging those students of color. And those same principles still apply today. So I hope this information was helpful to you. We are offering like a 30 to 40 minute, lunch and learn type of a thing with a training with your staff this month. If you book it this month, we're giving a 50% discount on how we normally would charge for something like that. Because our hope is that we can get as many people, it doesn't have to be a lunch and learn, it can just be a staff meeting or staff development, get as many people as possible to let this month be a kind of a springboard to making this a priority in our organization. So we're offering it at a discounted price, and it's going to be motivational yet informative, giving your team strategies to engage students as well as clients and job seekers of color. So we look forward to hearing from you. And listen, understand that it can be done. Take care. Bye-bye.